What's up, everyone? It's Wacko. Welcome you to week 5 of SDS season 10. I have a special guest today for the first time in like 2 seasons. Do you want to say hi?
Hello, it's Wisdom.
And yeah, we're gonna see how this goes because we're duos partners in 88. So we're gonna see how our opinions on things, how they align. So it's a little bit of an experiment. So our first game we got is Heister versus Chick. I believe this game happened. Yeah, this game happened this week, not last week. So, on Chick's side, we have Enamorous, Incarnate Terra, Rotom Heat, Eternatus, Mega Audino, Landers Therian, and Keldeo versus Heister, Zapdos, Marshadow, Genesect. It looks like Shock Drive, although it doesn't. I thought it revealed itself on the thing, but whatever. Also, Ninetales, Ogerpon, and um, Crocodile. So, what do you think of this matchup? I'm putting you on the line.
And okay, put me on the line. Let's see. I mean, I know that since Heister had the trade with Sam for the Marshadow, he's kind of been using it better than probably Sam would. But I mean, the Rotom Heat's probably going to be an issue outside of maybe the Ogre Pond. So I
Yeah,
mean,
I really
I
like
like
it.
what Chick's got.
Yeah,
Um, and I mean, and Eternatus is always an issue. But if Marshadow
I
stays healthy, I think it would be an
yeah.
issue.
I'm wondering if it's like a defensive Eternatus for Wellspring because he doesn't really have a good switch in to Wellspring like initially. Other than like maybe Aldino can tank it, but like Aldino's gonna get crit and get killed. So oh, and the Terras, it's Terra Fire Enam, Terra Ground Keldeo. I guess I forgot that Keldeo was Terra. It's obviously Terra Water Wellspring. So we got the Rotom Heat lead into Ninetales. As Ogerpon comes out on the, we're gonna miss Ogerpon.
Oh, big miss.
Love that. Um, so yeah, Eternus is gonna come in. We're just gonna SD. Oh man, I don't think Eternus is gonna like this. It is faster though. Meteor Beam did kind of a lot. Oh, and knockoff did nothing. Lol.
Mm.
Oh, it's because of the power herb.
Yep. Power got used.
Okay. Lando's gonna come right in on the Crook. Crook really can't do too much to Lando other than like knock. And then U-turn, probably sack para. Helmet. Back into Eternatus. And Dynamax can. That did a lot.
No confusion.
Is Genesect faster? Chick is not scared at all.
Just clicking buttons.
Yeah. Knock off the lefties.
U
Zapdos will come
turn.
in.
Uh oh.
So Zapdos gets oh no,
Free
Earthquake.
roost.
Ah,
Uh,
I thought Chick would catch it on the Earthquake.
we're just missing everything.
We missed everything. That did
Oh,
a
big miss.
lot.
Is that
Specs
Specs?
Halo
Yeah,
has to
that's what I'm
be.
thinking. Yeah.
You know what's crazy is I saw
Yeah.
I watched
Especially after we're doing that
I
to
watched a
Marshadow.
game this week where a Rotom Heat clicked overheat on a Keldeo and killed it with a crit. With like a crit overheat just killed Keldeo from full. Maybe Rotom Heat's got the sauce. But I mean it's my favorite Rotom form to be fair. It's the best one in my opinion. Oh, we Heart Earthquake into the Ninetales. Back in Rotom Heat, yeah, I guess he doesn't really have a switch in. Oh, that's not good.
Mm.
Mm.
A good call on Heister.
Enam's gonna come in. I guess we Terra Fire here. Agility. Okay.
Well,
Not
at least
contrary.
it's not.
I
Yeah.
used I used to all the time people would run agility on like contrary Enam. Like agility calm mind and then they'd be like, oh, I'm -2 speed now. Oops. And then they
I
lose.
mean, it's low-key kind of smart into a trick room team.
Could be. Could be. Moonblast. I'm not seeing a world in which Chick
Just
loses.
yeah, mystical fire, yeah. He just cleans up, right? Moonblast.
Yeah. Yeah, he had nothing for Enam Terra. Like pretty much as soon as Ogrepon dies. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's GG's. Good job, Chick. Enam did the fucking thing. This is what Enam should have done on like the first week, but I got a crit, so fuck you, I guess. Our next team is gonna be Fletch versus Jaden. I think this is one I watched, cause I thought if Jaden lost, then I'd be hearing all about it anyways. So on Fletch's side, it's gonna be um, Mega Latias. I think he actually used to have Terra Latias, and then he just changed it to Mega. Um, there's also Samurai Round 2E, Magirna, Arceus Bug, Terra Ursaluna, and Mandibuzz versus Jaden's Fluttermane, Muckalola, Mega Scissor, Terra Tusk, Almamola, and Rayquaza. I think you probably also watched this game too, right?
I did a little bit. I was in and out. I do know Fletch did put his pace, so I do have some of the sets sitting
Yeah,
here.
he has some interesting stuff, I'll say that. Um, so we got the Samurai lead into Tusk. Jaden's not gonna Terra for some reason. Like, I guess it, I guess like he didn't have to, but like a crit Aqua Cutter would have KO'd him. But he doesn't get
Yeah, well,
Strike Up because of the helmet.
Aloe with probably the most kills in a draft league this season.
Yeah, I
Magic
mean,
Room.
I think it only has like 4, but the Aloe's
But
kind of racking up some kills. Muck's gonna come in on the Mist Ball. But the Magic Room is up, so Assault Vest isn't active. But yeah, Draco just does nothing anyways. And Knockoff will put it in range of Toxic to kill it. And wasn't that Aloe's? Yeah, that was Aloe's Toxic too. So Aloe got 2 kills right there. Knock off the Ursaluna. We're gonna Poison Touch the fucking
oh,
Choice
it was
Scarf off. Like,
Scarf. Oh, I hope he
yeah.
has guts.
I'm assuming I forgot what Fletch's last move on Latias was, but gonna assume it was like
I can tell you, it's Recover.
oh, it was Recover. It wasn't Healing Wish. Interesting.
Nope.
I probably would have ran Healing Wish to ensure that like you die on the last or on the second to last turn, so you could SD with Luna, and then have Scarf active. But yeah, he's gonna Body Slam. To be fair, the Luna didn't really have a good like move to click anyways. Like if you click Body Slam, Scissors walling that anyway. So or Flutter. So yeah, Fletch tries the mean look, but I'm not really sure why he did that. We're gonna V-crate into the Magirna, and I remember when I helped Jaden prep for this game, he was like, I'm not clicking a super effective move into fucking Magirna. Well, here he is clicking a fucking super effective move, so there you go.
And it wasn't even weakness policy, so I don't know what he was worried about.
Well, he doesn't know that wasn't weakness policy.
True.
Yeah, and then Flutter kind of eats the rest. Mystical Fighter doesn't really do too much to Arceus because Arceus is stupid. Maybe Trailblaze. And SD. Uh-oh. He kind of has to kill Flutter, though, because Recover's not going to do too much.
Sizzler should have BP, right?
Yeah, and then Scissor has BP. He could have even just went, like, Scissor and then swapped into Aloe, if he wanted to. But, no, he lets Scissor get that last kill. And yeah, Heat of the Week contender for the Ursaluna. It didn't really, like, pop off the way it was supposed to. It was also bulletproof instead of Guts, because, Terra Ghost into, like, Flutter.
Yeah, Shadow Ball.
Yeah. Magic Room was also cool. Like, I don't know. People think that there's some other Heat of the Week
I
contender,
think
but
I think Wonder Room would be nice because of all the physical bulk that Jaden's team has.
yeah. I don't know if Latias gets Wonder Room, but obviously it gets Magic Room. Oh, this is next already? Jeez. You guys played your games like super late this week, so.
Yes, very.
Next up, we got me versus the Bastia. On my side, we have Yveltal, Zygarde, Diancie. We have that Gen 6 trio, as well as Halucha, the other Gen 6 mon on my team. And then we have Ferrothorn and Slowking. On the Bastia side, we have Arceus fighting, Tinkaton, Terra Mew, Primal Kyogre, Gengar, and Cleaver. The Mew is Terra Grass, Zygarde is Terra Ground, and I believe Halucha is Terra Flying. I have to scroll to make sure.
And I do have a Bastia's Pace as well.
Oh, I don't think he. No, he did send me the paste. I do know what he has. Yeah, it is Terra Grass Mew. Cool. So I'm gonna lead Yveltal into Kyogre, which wasn't great for me. I was like, oh, we're doing this off rip, huh? But I think here I see that he's like completely fizz deaf, so I'm like not as scared of it. And he ends up being like Calm Mind Toxic, which is interesting. I'm gonna get up the Trick Room. So he clicks Calm Mind again, and I'm like completely fine with it. I'm completely fine with Slowking not taking any chip there. He's gonna switch into Arceus fighting. I had to Power Whip, unfortunately. I really wanted to Gyro, but because he was Fizz Def Kyogre, I was like, I can't Gyro because he lives like 2. So I had a Power Whip. But if I click Gyro here, this Arceus was dead. After the next turn.
They know you're banded, right?
Yeah, he knows I'm banded now. Which is fine, like, revealing that I'm choice banned, like, makes no difference to me. Tinkaton's gonna come in on my teleport. I'm gonna just go into Zygarde and get off the Terra. Because he's not gonna want to stay in with Tinkaton, I don't think. Unless he wants to knock off, but... Arrows does not do, like, shit to Kyogre. Because he's, like, I think he's, like, pretty damn near max, like, physically defensive.
Yep.
And Tinkaton
236.
comes back in on my Trick Room, and for some reason, I know that he has Encore, but he doesn't click Encore for some reason. And I'm just gonna gyro him down to his Sash. And we get an interesting interaction here. Iron Barbs gets the KO before he can knock off my item. So I get to keep my choice band for some reason, which is really weird. And here, I don't know why, but I swapped out a Ferrothorn into Diancie. If I had just stayed in and clicked Gyro, I would have been fine.
Does it go down?
Huh?
I said, would it have gone down?
Yeah, Fair would have... Either it would have gone down, or I would have, like, had to pray for the roll. But it would have taken Arceus down with Barbs. So, like, I think that's a trade I should have taken. But instead, I go right into Diancie. I am Helmet, and I'm just going to get up Rocks before my Trick Room runs out. And then he's going to recover in Cosmic Power, which sucks because I Trick Room. And I missed the Explode. And I think he just Cosmic Powers again. Yeah. So I'm in a really tough spot. But Psychic Noise, I feel like, does, like, enough to keep him low. Yeah, he can't recover because of the heal block. Which was really solid for me. And then Press does stuff. And luckily my Trick Room runs out as well. And he can't heal. So he has to take my Slowking. And now I have, like, a free KO with Yveltal. And I had to Oblivion Wing. I really wanted to Dark Pulse, but there was a roll for Arceus to live the Dark Pulse, so I had to Oblivion Wing. And Mew's gonna come in. Halucha will come in on the Wisp for some reason. I guess I thought he... Oh no, because I was locked into Oblivion Wing. So I'm gonna Encore him into Wisp. And then I get off an SD. And actually, it would have been interesting here, I think, if I was, like... if I had Terra Flying, because I think Halucha wins from here. If I had Terra Flying. Gengar still dies, which is funny, that a burned Lucha can kill Gengar like that. But I believe Cleaver always lives a hit here. But if I was, like, Terra Flying,
good land.
Died. Huh?
I said a miss would have been brutal there, though.
The High jump kick. Yeah, I definitely should have just clicked acro. I'm not really sure why I did that, or even why I went Ferrothorn in this situation. Cause knowing what a Basha has in the back, I could potentially lose now. Um, However, I think I just lock in Dark Pulse. I get the KO and Cleaver. Mew's gonna come in on the rocks. He's
Era,
gonna
yeah.
Terra Grass. I'm gonna Dark Pulse. I don't get the flinch, and he gets the Citrus. As he also gets at the Tailwind. I'm like, ooh, this is really bad because if he, yeah, it sucks. But because he's not invested, I just live. But if he had clicked, I think he had Flamethrower. He would have
Mm-mm.
won. He would have
His
won.
only his only move was Scald.
Yeah, well, his only move was Skull, but I also teared my Zygarde.
True.
And Zygarde, I told him at the end of the game that without investment, Zygarde lived, but it was because Calcdex was showing me that Rain was not up anymore because Kyogre died. But Zygarde definitely died. So, yeah, that was a little bit unfortunate. Really close game, really good game at that. There's a lot of stuff. Focus Ash Tink is interesting. The Tailwind Mew was a little bit underrated for Kyogre. But I think Kyogre without investment just wasn't like a strong enough bring maybe. If I had preserved like Pharaoh. But yeah, that was a good game. Choice Band Pharaoh is a heat of the week contender. And then we got Sam versus Steven. I think I watched this game too. Yeah, I watched it in call. Were you there too?
I think did Sam have himself muted?
I th- no, I don't think so. Or maybe he
Or,
did.
or
Maybe he
maybe we
did.
were all in call and he wasn't in call. That might have
Cuz
been it.
this happened right after Jaden
Because
finals.
this is the very first game after the trade between him and Steven, right? They just
Yeah,
traded with each other
they
and
did
now they're
actually. They
playing.
traded. Yeah, Steven got his Pult, and Sam got the Palkia and Fuecoco. I guess if that matters. Um, yeah. So hold on. It is Terra Ghost Zarude, Terra Dark Necrozma, and Terra Flying Staraptor. Did Steven have another Terra Captain? Is it Okidogi? No, it can't be Okidogi. I
Let
guess
me
he.
check.
I guess he didn't bring it. I don't think he has one.
Yeah, it's just a root and Volcanion.
Oh, Volcanion. Okay. Yeah, he picked that up as well, I believe. He kept Mega Diancie surprisingly, but he didn't really have another like option. Corvus gonna come straight in on the final gambit. It is gonna live final gambit, but at this point, Corvus just dead. So yeah. Although he could have potentially preserved and then been able to like roost up on Wheezing maybe. I could have seen that, but he chose not to. Weezing is gonna come straight in on the U-turn. I think it's Choice Band Zarude. He's just gonna Shadow Ball into the Darkrai. And then this was funny. Mew ends up leaving the Dark Pulse, but he ends up flinching, which sucks. Um, so now he knows it's Scarf Darkrai. And he can just switch in Dogi.
W name for Okidogi.
Yeah, I think I told him to name it that. Toxic Masculinity. The Necrozma's gonna come in on the gunk shot. Yeah, not Odie. Steven has like no reason to keep Okidogi around anymore, I don't think. Because it's not going to be able to live like an earthquake. Maybe it could handle like Palkia, but I don't think he's super scared of Palkia, especially with like Pult and Zarude in the back. So yeah, we're going to Photon Geyser. And that Gliscor's going to come in on the Terra Dark Moonlight. And Steven's going to Agility up and get off that Toxic Orb. And he's going to SD. So Photon Geyser doesn't really do a lot. But it is Dual Dance Gliscor, which is cool to see always. And luckily Facade will two-shot. But he's pretty much just putting Gliscor in range of Mamoswine, so Gliscor is going to go down.
Mikey Thomas.
Mikey Thomas is back. Female Mikey Thomas. Zarude's going to come in on the Wheezing switch, which I think is very obvious. But he's going to miss Power Whip. I'm not really sure why we're not like Terra Blast Ghost right now, but whatever. Colt's gonna come in on the strange steam, and Flamethrower's not really gonna do much. And that is probably like the saddest Polt I've seen. Mewtwo's gonna come in though. Mewtwo pretty much gets like a lot of damage off on something. Should be Mikey Thomas, and he's gonna
Nice
let
shard.
Mewtwo die. I feel like he could have went Zarude here and preserving
Yeah.
Mewtwo, because I think Mewtwo like I don't know. Maybe I don't know if Choice Band U-turn knocks this out, but
Well, and Palkia's fully healthy too, so I don't know. There might not be much that he could do.
yeah, I mean at this point, Steven just loses, and he's locked
And
in
then
the
the
power whip.
wheezing. Yeah.
I mean that did a lot. That power up did a lot. Like that initial power up miss really fucked over Steven, because he might have been able to win if he didn't miss earlier. But that's a gamble to take with power whip. It usually taketh, not giveth.
Mm.
And then the power of wheezing is just gonna stay in and wall the shit out of this. Interesting choice to bring Choice Band Zarude. I feel like jungle healing bulk up would have been good. But yeah, he chose to just bring Bandit. Which I guess is fair.
I always love the Gliscor double dance.
Yeah, that is always super cool to see. I feel like when I use it, like it doesn't do damage, but it did enough. It's pretty cool to see. Although I'm not sure if I would have brought that into like a Mamoswine. So next game is your game versus Odie, and I'm glad to have not gotten spoilers.
No spoilers.
So on your side we have Mega Venusaur, Zacian, I almost said Mandibuzz, Manaphy, Terrachomp, Illumise, and Zamazenta Crowned. On Steven's side we have Clefable, Mega Mewtwo X, Reshiram, Shaman Sky, Scizor, and Jellicent. It's also Terra Scizor. Yeah, yours is Terra Garchomp, right? It's not Terra.
Yeah, Terra Ground. Yeah, I took off Manaphy and now it's Garchomp.
Coolio. So on your side, you end up just putting Stellar and everything, but you put Ground on Garchomp, and on his side, he put Terra Stellar on Scizor, which is interesting. I guess maybe he wants to like close combat this thing, maybe. We're gonna lead Reshiram, which really isn't great for you.
Nope.
You have to swap right out. The Fusion Flare did nothing. And then we're gonna Toxic. Okay. Manaphy looks like a Mon that should learn like Recover, in my opinion. Is this
Or at least have
Manaphy?
Pain Split.
Is this the set that I told you to run?
Yes, we talked about.
Because you changed Illumise. He was red card.
Red card, yeah, I know. The infestation was going to be so good.
Flip turn. I think the Manaphy's only offensive move was flip turn. Jellicent took like absolutely nothing.
No, that was a
He
good.
swing steps back to full. Yeah,
That let me know he was fully invested.
I surprised you and you stayed in there. Because if he had Wisp, then your Zama was just kind of gone. We Heal Bell. Oh, yeah, you had Heal Bell on this anyways. I completely forgot.
Yeah, Clef had aromatherapy and then I had Heal Bell, so it was just back and forth on status.
Fair enough. You're gonna hollow close combat, just fucking KO'd Reshiram. Wow. I'm impressed. Mewtwo's gonna come in on the Heavy Slam. Drain Punch will KO you.
Yeah, I should have swapped into Zacian in hindsight, knowing I could have gone in, but it's okay.
Yeah, I mean, going Zacian might have been like a little bit risky, but I understood. Now, is Jellicent gonna eat this? No.
No.
I think the Muscle Band helps you. I think you're Muscle Band, right?
Yes.
And then he ends up.
And because I'm Muscle Band, I did not get flinched, thank goodness.
Yeah, you have to swap out on the Terra Stellar Bullet Punch, huh?
Yep.
Then you.
I don't know why he didn't Bullet Punch again.
It wouldn't have killed.
Oh, that's right. He's AV. That's why he's Terra Stellar.
Oh, we got the Tailwind.
He's either AV or he's
Why is he
boots.
wing
So
attack and not dual wing beat?
I don't know. Because technician boosts both, right?
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. That's an
Yeah.
interesting scissor set.
Probably shouldn't have
Oh,
SD'd knowing
we
that
got the
Clef was
technical,
unaware.
and then he's unaware Clef.
Yeah. So I don't know if I
That's
should have
fine
really even
because
SD'd.
Venusaur claims Amon with Sludge Bomb, and then Zacian should be able to just pack it up. He agilities. Oh, never mind.
Yeah,
Sludge
he's trying to
Bomb.
be able to. Yep.
Ooh. But yeah, oh, he just lived the Psy Strike.
Always live. I made sure we calced for a max adamant psycho cut or max modest side strike.
Wait, doesn't not get Zen Headbutt? That's insane.
Yeah, I mean it might, but I don't. Zen headbutt might have been a roll still.
Yeah, that wasn't a calc I was like. I don't think I prepped for it. Like when I put some sets together for you, because I felt bad that you went to bed and I never like helped you fucking build.
I actually that one was a little bit less bulky because you had it as more bulky, but I
Oh,
purposely I calced to make sure that I still lived. Like Zen headbutt would have been like a roll not in his favor. Like it'd been like the smallest roll. Outside of that, everything else I always lived. So I took off and just put a little more um, special attack.
oh, okay. I'm glad you used a couple of my sets at least. But
That's
your
it. The
changes were
only thing
good
that was
too.
I was about to say Big
The
Eye.
Unis was cool.
I would say Big Eye had T Wave and Sunny Day. Sunny Day was going to be for I was going to not even mega the Venu.
Oh,
I had growth on Venu.
oh, growth chlorophyll. I like that.
Yeah,
Cool. Next up, we got Sacred Ash versus Ornn. On Ornn's side, we have Mega Metagross, Xerneas, Spectrier, Moltres, Meowscarada, and Terrakira. On Sacred Ash's side, you got the Arceus Electric, Solgaleo, Giratina. I always keep seeing them right next to each other. I think he puts his mons in like a specific order too. And then we have Ogerpon Hearthflame, Terra Flygon, and Milotic. Let me see. It's gonna be Terra Electric, Kyurem, and Terra Steel on the Flygon. He typically runs Terra Steel. Is he gonna Terra Steel here? Maybe.
yeah. Then what? First impression, right?
Yeah. First
Yeah.
impression for Meow. Good bring.
Unfortunate, no flame body.
Yeah. That U-turn did a lot to Milotic, I feel. Meowscarada's gonna be able to come in and click knockoff. Got the Lumberry. But you don't want to take the first impression, so. Oh, we got the Rock Slide
Agreed.
Charty Berry. Okay. We're gonna Wisp the Arceus. Okay. And swap into Kyurem.
This is Terra Electric, right?
Judgment. Oh, wait. I was stupid. For some reason, I was thinking that was Punishment. I was like, why did it resist? But no, it makes sense. Terra Blast is just gonna kill Milotic. So Galio will come in. Kind of eats. Do we DD with Kyurem here? Oh, we Endeavor. Good bring. Good bring. Oh, is it Helmet?
First impression. Yeah. Hey, we had a Lum. He knocked it off.
See, I don't know. I guess I guess it wouldn't have worked anyways. But it would have been really cool if the Kyurem like Dragon Danced again on the Morning Sun spam.
Yeah.
But I think Spectre just comes in here and wins.
It looks. Yeah. I don't know. Wow. Especially because it's burned.
Oh, Judgment.
No, that's definitely
Oh,
a lot of HP investment. That might be
yeah.
it.
So I think this Arceus had Punishment, but he couldn't click it because he was burned. And Shadow Ball crit.
Oh,
Oh
crit
man, that
mattered.
sucked.
That crit mattered.
Really?
That's gonna be it. I
Oh
think
yeah,
so.
even Ornn said that mattered. Wow. Sacred Ash, the Hex King, is getting haxed.
I'll say, but I mean, yeah.
Well, I have not seen a Spectre sweep in quite a while. Good job, Orn. Feels bad for Sacred Ash, but yeah. Endeavor was really cool bring on Kirim. I'll have to. I forgot to like keep track of like some cool stuff I saw, but it's fine. We'll come back to it. This game, I think I helped log prep for this game. So I'm interested to see what happens. He was very scared of Calyrex and Terra Dirge, I think.
Yep, I was scared of it too when I played it.
Yeah, as we all should be. So yeah, it's gonna be Terra Dirge, Mega Salamence, which I believe got dropped for something. I forgot what he picked up.
Let me check.
Oh, it was Giratina Origin and then Terra Sneasler
Yeah.
instead of Shifu. Which actually, like, Shifu really isn't as good as I thought it would be with Terra. But yeah. Yeah, and then Calyrex, Urshifu, and Florges. So I believe this will be Mence and Urshifu's last game. Oh, and then on Liger side we have obviously fucking Terrapagos, Kyurem White, which is a new addition as well. Zamazenta, which is also a new addition. We got Torrentee, Excadrill, and Araquanid. I think Excadrill is a new addition too.
I'm looking.
Or was it not?
I don't think so. Excadrill got. Oh yeah, it did. It got Mamoswine before Mamoswine got picked up.
Oh yeah. And then Samky also picked up the Mamoswine. So there was a lot of trades. A lot of trades this season actually. We're gonna see the lead Shifu into Torn. Shreds is gonna come in on the knockoff. Knock off the AV. I think I told him it would be AV. I don't know why the fuck we're taunting the Assault Vest Mon, by the way.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
And why didn't we Tailwind there? I thought the whole point was like you click Tailwind and then eject button, but whatever. We're gonna Rapid Spin. Earthquake did nothing because this is like defensive drill. And yeah, close combat's gonna knock it out. I don't know why the fuck we ran max defense drill. That was such a weird ass play. Mence is gonna come in on that. We're gonna see a double into Zama. Okay. And I like how clean Shiny Zama is, too. We're gonna Ice Fang. Does nothing, unfortunately. It's gonna swap out into the Slack Off. Then we knock off the Colbur Berry. Torch Song. And we're gonna Tailwind, and Torn's gonna go down. And now we're going to Kyurem White. And we're gonna Terra Fairy the Dirge on the Draco, unfortunate. And Yawn. I told him he would be Terra Fairy. I don't even think I fucking checked the Terra types before the game started.
Yeah, he was Terra Fairy versus me as well.
He's been Terra Fairy like every week, I believe.
It's just the best Terra.
For Dirge, yeah.
Yeah.
He was also electric on the Shifu, if that mattered. I don't think he's Terra the Shifu a single time. But he's gonna Yawn, and Kyurem's gonna go Drowsy. Interesting. But he's just gonna let it sleep. I guess that was a fair play, because Terrapagos kind of just wins. He's gonna Slack. Terra Starstorm will knock it out, because it's a fair and balanced move. He's gonna Rapid Spin the Rocks, I guess just to break the Terra Shell. We're gonna see Rock Polish as well.
Oh yeah, Double Dance.
I don't know why we didn't Terrastallize there. Oh, you know, I know why he didn't do that. Oh, he's gonna do it anyways, though. I think he just wins, though. Ooh, we lived. Ooh, Trick.
Gave it a scarf.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Why did we trick a scarf? And not like a lagging tail?
They probably should have brought that in sooner while it was trying to set up. And
I feel like it should have been like trick lagging tail. Well, so if you trick a scarf onto a mon that clicked like a setup move, he can switch moves. Like he won't be locked in unless the floor just was faster, I believe.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bring it in sooner, like when he clicks Rapid Spin before he clicks a Calm Mind, right? So then that way there's no boost.
Lived. This is leftovers Calyrex.
Should he have set up Trick Room there? No, because
I
I
don't.
guess with the rock
Don't know if
polish,
he had.
maybe.
I don't know if he had Trick Room.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
This is gonna be the kill leader
I think
for
it's
the
at like
season.
15 or 16 right now.
I think it's at 18.
18. Wait,
Yeah.
did it get all 6 KOs? Oh, it did. It did. Wow. He ran out of Terra Starstorms at the end, which is funny because
I would have struggled.
his last move was rest, so he didn't have another offensive move. So if Liger's just able to live like one more hit, yeah, that's unfortunate. But you only need You only need 8. Well, now we got the Danley versus Zelda. I heard some interesting things happen this game, or
I
rather,
have
some
both.
interesting things did not happen.
Yeah, I have both pace. I'm looking at right now.
So we got the Danley side. We have Mega Mewtwo Y, Urshifu Single Strike Terra, Raikou Terra, Dialga, Primarina, and Donphan. On Zelda side, we have Gengar, or sorry, Mega Gengar, Chiampao. Is it still Terra Latios?
Yes, Terra
Okay.
Dragon.
Terra Dragon, Palmot, Knucklesack, and Goldingo.
And
Surprised
Palma,
he
I
took out
think, in Terra
Goldingo
too.
because he actually removed Goldingo from his team today, or like yesterday, I think. So
Yeah, we have a lot new stuff coming in week 6.
yeah, it's just interesting because I consider making trades too, but I end up not. Yeah, Terra Dragon Latios, you were correct, and Terra Dark Palmon. Okay, I
And
guess
then
Terra.
Dark Shifu, right?
Yeah, Dark Shifu.
And then is Raikou Terra?
Raikou's Terra Water.
Yeah, water, yeah.
You're gonna see the Latios leading the Prim. It's just gonna switch right out. Funny. You're gonna make it rain into the Dialga. Dialga's gonna eat that shit like it was breakfast. But Goldingo kind of ate that as well. Chopple.
Apple.
Chopple's a really good item on Dialga.
Uh-oh.
Honestly. Does Draco kill?
Yeah.
Yes, had to. I'm gonna Draco into the Shifu. We just don't want to let the Shifu set up.
That's
But the
1000%
Shifu is
AV.
setting it right up, so we'll see. Knackle stack.
SD. SD. Oh, no Wicked Blow.
Wait,
Oh, that's right, it's
we live in
AV.
CC, right? Oh, we don't live in
Oh,
CC.
no. Ice Shard. Yeah.
The defense drop always saves you. Gengar will come in on the Prim, on the Calm Mind, and for some reason, Gengar does not Mega Evolve. Why he didn't Mega Evolve, I don't know. But Palmot's gonna be able to come in and Seed Bomb. Maybe he. Well, no, that just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, I don't know what he wanted out of that. I do know Prem had Shed Shell.
I'm also not sure why the Danley didn't go into like Mewtwo here, but
I don't know why
I
we
guess he didn't
CC
want.
there
I guess he
either.
didn't want Chiampao to come back in. So he lesser.
Okay, he could have seed bombed again with the Palma. I don't know why he didn't.
I don't know. Maybe it was like a roll to kill. Chiampao
No.
will come in. Sucker Punch will.
Oh, on the sub, what a read!
Yeah,
That's GG.
I mean, I like as long as you're faster and you bait a Sucker Punch, like this is just the play always. He's gonna Aura Sphere into that. Shadow Ball will KO, and yeah, I think the Mewtwo just wins then.
Yeah, that was a good ring with sub. Oh god, I have to play that later this season. Disgusting.
The Mewtwo. I
Yes.
think
I have to play. I have played all 3 Mewtwo's then. I've played Stevens, Lost, played Mewtwo X1, and I'll have to play Mewtwo Y.
Considering the fact that I lost to Mewtwo X, like a special one, is embarrassing. Like
Actually, I don't have to play it. Thank goodness.
It, but yeah, I mean, good game. I thought Zelda was gonna have it there. Because I actually don't know the results of like the last few games. I had refused to like put in the stats. So yeah, and with that said, I will pull up the standings. It's gonna be a little off. I think I was a little bit off last week too. So yeah, halfway through the season, we have everybody has finally won a game. It only took 5 weeks. Congratulations, Samky. So yeah, in first place we got Orn, 5-0 plus 16. He's probably going fucking undefeated, to be honest. And then we have me, who's 4-1 plus 9. Lycan Rock, or not Lycan, Steven,
Even, yeah.
3-2 plus 9. Abashta, 3-2 plus 8 after the loss. If he had won, he would have been like closer to Orn, but yeah, and then we have the Danley at 3-2. I think the Danley started off like 0-2, so he's made quite the comeback. And honestly, with his team, I'm kind of impressed, because his team like is a little bit weak in my opinion, but he does have Mewtwo. We have Chickadee at number 6. Chickadee finally having a positive record, insane. Log at 3-2 plus 3. Terapagos, lol. And then we have Sacred Ash at number 8, 3-2 plus 0. Fletch at 2-3 minus 3. Heister at 2-3 minus 4. Azu Nerd at 2-3 minus 4. So they're tied. And then we have Wisdom 2-3 minus 5. Jaden 2-3 minus 5. Liger at 1-4 minus 11. Odie at 1-4 minus 12. And Sam at 1-4 minus 12. So we have quite a few ties. But they're all on the bottom, so they don't really matter until they get up there.
Yeah, I've got a tough final 3 games.
Yeah. Well, you can maybe do it. So on the kill board, yeah, we have Terapagos at number 1. Of course, that mon probably should have been banned. It's just so fucking broken, honestly. We also have Chicks in Namorous at 11. We got Kiram at 3. So we have 2 of the Terra Captains, and we have Odie's Mega Mewtwo X. So even though Odie's like last seed, he does have top 4 in the kill leader, because Mewtwo is just kind of broken. Although I think he got 6 kills against me like last week, so it's a little bit skewed. Terra Flygon is up there. Arceus Bug is at number 6. We have the best Arceus. This Bug. Regular Shifu at number 7. Zarude at 8. Yveltal got 4 kills this week, made its way to number 9. And Metagross at 10. So, yeah. What did you think the heat of the week was, Wisdom?
Go back to the I want to say it was Bastia's game.
This one?
Yours and Bastia's. It probably just choice band Ferrothorn, right? I mean,
I think everyone else thinks so, but Ferro didn't really do as much. Like, I guess it killed Tinkaton, and it could have KO'd Arceus, but like, I don't know. It could have maybe been more.
I mean, maybe.
I also had the double Trick Room. I kind of like the Tailwind Mew, but I mean, like, isn't really working.
Yeah, because Mew's only damaging move was Flamethrower.
Same with the Ursaluna on Fletch's team. Like, I kind of understood, but like, I don't know. It just didn't work the way it was supposed to. I don't think I saw anything like too interesting here.
I mean, the Magic Room on the Latios, the Mega Latios, was interesting.
Yeah, it was the Latias set up into the Luna. The Scarf Luna.
Might be a bunch of half points. I don't know.
Yeah, there's like a lot of half points. Final Gambit. Well, this is a chalk set. I can't give this anything.
Are you talking about that Star Raptor?
Yeah, that's like chalk signature.
Yeah, if I was able to get off the sunny day on Big Eye and then growth with
This was
Megavinu, maybe.
yeah, this was a cool brain.
Yeah, it was
We had
unfortunate. It was red card
we
on the
saw we saw
Cliff
three
Able.
tailwinds. We saw three tailwinds this week. Um, that was an interesting scissor that it wasn't running dual wing beat. Why the fuck does wing attack have 56 PP? By the way,
I don't know.
that's
Maybe he thought I was gonna try to stall him, but my team is definitely not stall.
I think he just didn't want to miss dual wing beat. If I had to guess. Endeavor Curum was a cool brain.
Oh yeah, yeah. Um,
I feel like there's nothing really there.
all those are like regular.
It might be Choice Band Pharaoh, because Pharaoh seems like it was the only mon that like actually did something.
Something different. I mean, even the Aveltal being Scarf, because I mean that's not necessarily something you always see.
I think Yveltal is just like a, you know how Xerneas just clicks Moonblast.
Yeah, just
This
click
thing,
button and have
this thing
fun.
kind of just clicks Dark Pulse or Knockoff. Yeah. Oh, the window. Oops. Well, it's not gonna matter. I'll fix that. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I'll see what the rest of the people have to say. I think even Fletch thought Ferrothorn was Heat of the Week. Steven said so. Like some people thought it was Luna. I'd have to put in like the other options. Cause there was some cool stuff. We even saw like 3 Tailwinds this week. We saw Tailwind Torn.
Tailwind, Big Eye.
We saw Tailwind Big Eye, and we saw Tailwind Mew. That's a lot of Tailwind for singles. Just saying. But two of the people running Tailwind were like VGC players, so it makes sense. But yeah, that's kind of all I have to say. Do you have anything else to say this week?
Let's bring heat in week 6. I don't know.
I think we need some heat because
I want to bring heat, but I also need to keep this win streak.
I'm just saying the next few days where I live, it's gonna be like below 0. So we need to bring some heat because
I know it's below 0 for you because it's with wind chill, it's gonna almost be 0, even in the south.
It's gonna be below 0 without wind chill.
Oof, it'll be like 12 here.
Yeah, that sucks. It's gonna be 12 degrees in Georgia. Jesus.
Yep.
Damn. Okay. Well,
I
either
think
way,
right.
only other thing I have to add here is trades are closing in like 2 hours, but by the time this video goes up, they'll probably be closed. So
I'll say we've got a lot of trades that
I
have.
hope everyone enjoys
gone
their
through.
team. I have not seen this many transactions since like season 2, and like this is the first season since probably also season 2 where we saw trades between coaches, and like actually a couple trades.
There's only 6 teams that haven't done any sort of transactions at all.
Yeah, and then we have 2 teams that completely ran out of trades as well. And I also could have been one of them. Like we could have had even more if I stuck to my guns, but I think I'm just gonna stick with my weak ass team with Zygarde as my breaker.
I'm gonna stick to my double dogs and just keep working.
The double dogs team is so sick. I love it.
I just need to continue to use it the right way now that I've figured it out kind of 2 weeks in a row,
Yeah.
but I don't have it easy. I got a Bastia, Sacred Ash, Log, and then Fletch, so.
Well, either way, thank you for joining me this week. I had fun recording.
Oh, no problem.
And yeah,
Thank you for having me.
Later.